Hello, this is wmpyr here to share my thoughts on basically crappy sequels. Alright, so the reason why I'm making this video is because I just saw a video review on an action figure who is actually Globulus, who is from G.I. Joe, the animated film. And yeah, the person was basically not liking the action figure, and he really disliked the animated film. So it was a rant video essentially. And yeah, I completely understand where the GI Joe fans that dislike that animated film, dislike Globulus, dislike Cobra Law, and all that. I understand where they're coming from because, if you like the way GI Joe was before that animated film, it suddenly changes everything. It's a big change. In other words, that is a whole lot to swallow, and of course you're not going to like it when, you like something and suddenly they change it and make it completely different. So, that is completely understandable. For me personally, it works. I really like the way the G.I. Joe universe was before, and I really like the G.I. Joe universe in that film as well. I like them both. So for me, it's a win-win situation. So anyway, using that kind of like inspired me to make this video and talk about crappy sequels. The best example I could give you guys is Total Recall. The original Total Recall I saw in the movie theater. I remember being real excited after I saw the trailer. Went to go see it in the movie theater. I thought it was great. And then since then, seen it many, many times. And I think it's a great movie. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I like Total Recall a lot. Not my favorite Arnold film, but definitely think it's really enjoyable. So the new movie, I could not stand it whatsoever. Long story short, I'm not a fan of the new Total Recall whatsoever. I barely finished it, and I finished it just so I could say I watched it because I liked the original. So that was really the only reason why I saw it and decided to finish it, because I like the original. I hope I never see it again, and I don't have to, So for me, yes, I don't like the new Total Recall movie, but I'm not going to go as far as to say that they shouldn't have made the movie. You know what I mean? So I think it's okay for me to have my opinion and say it's not for me. But remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure, so there might be someone else who likes the movie, and that's fine for them. More power to you, whatever rocks your boat. For me, it's not my taste, not my bag of tea. You like it, that's fine. So I'm not going to say they never should have made that movie. For me, all I have to do is not watch it, and I just watched the original Total Recall, and I'm happy. I like that they gave me a chance to have more Total Recall. You know what I mean? They gave me the chance to expand the world and to see more. It just happens to be that I didn't care for this one. So once again, I think it's completely okay for me to say that it's not my thing, and I wish they had made it differently. I think those are all okay for me to say and to think that way. But then for me to say they never should have made it, they never should have remade this movie. I think that's too much. That's crossing the line, because like I said, there's somebody else out there that likes it. And, some people act like these new sequels that they're making and stuff, or remakes, or whatever, they act like it's a huge crime, and honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, all you have to do is not watch it. So I just feel like, some people are just taking themselves way too seriously, and it's like, dude, there's a lot more serious problems in the world. It's just a movie. It's not that big of a deal, So that's kind of my perspective. Okay, so another example I could give you is the Transformers animated film. I'm a big fan of that, actually. I know a lot of people, some people actually, that's another one that's a love it or hate it type. Some people don't like it. I'm a big fan of it, like the whole Unicron thing. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. The Michael Bay Transformer films, I can't stand it, man. I think there's like 3 of them out now. I couldn't sit through any of them. Zero. I just, it's like garlic for me. I can't stand it. I'm allergic to it, you know. I don't like the toys either. None of them. I hate the design. I hate everything about them. I'm not going to say I wish they had never made it, because right now my one of my favorite toy lines is Combiner Wars Generations. And in that one, you know, I have the Armada Megatron, and I'm looking forward to more figures coming out from that line, and I'm really excited about it. I believe that the reason why we have that is because the success of the Michael Bay Transformers. Because of that, Transformers still going very, very strong, and they're putting in more money to making more awesome figures. I can't complain about that. I'd be stupid to complain about that, you know, just because I don't like the movie. So, you know, I hope this gives a different perspective, and, you know, maybe it'll work out for you. So, anyway, thank you for listening, and take care, folks.